Hello everybody, this is James here. Today I am tending to my Worm Farm 360 worm composting bin, and I wanted to share with you a bit how this process works. I'm a newbie to this, so I'm going to show you what I have after about 4 or 5 months of initial worm composting. So let's check it out. So this is about 4 or 5 months of layering that the worms have worked, as you can see, pretty thoroughly. And if you dig down in there, you can see all sorts of worms, and you can see this good stuff here. Lots of worms, that's for sure. Lots of worms. They've been reproducing like quickly, of course. So today I'm going to add more carbon materials to regulate dampness and more green materials to feed the worms. Eventually I will put the first level bin on top of the initial foundation level here, and the worms can crawl up into the next level and harvest the compost from here. But for now I'm sticking to my back to Eden method, and I'm not disturbing the worms at all. They gave you this little rake with the composter to stir things around. No, don't do that. You want to layer the material and leave it just as nature would, and let the worms go to work on it. I can only imagine how much tunnels and aeration has been created in the lower portion of this small amount of compost we have here. Maybe we have an inch or so, if that. So let's go ahead and layer on the rest, or layer on some more carbon and nitrogens, and continue to let the worms do their job. So I got myself some newspaper here that we collect weekly, and I got myself some lettuce chopped out of the garden here, lots of lettuce. It's going to seed, and I'm going to add the newspaper to the surface, to the top here, and use that as a barrier so that the very high level moisture greens don't over dampen this already pretty damp area. And so once I do that, I'll add the greens on top of it, and maybe a slight 1 or 2 pieces of newspaper over the top of that, and then let the worms do their thing. So I just now added my newspaper on top of the composting material. I'm going to reach in the bag, spread some greens nicely over the surface. I'll probably use all this amount and just let them sit for the next few weeks. Give them plenty of carbon and a whole bunch of nitrogen material that they can slowly decompose on top of another layer of carbons to finish it off. Hopefully we regulate the dampness and stimulate the worms as best as possible. So now I got the green material in there nicely. Finished putting my carbon material on. Add some more carbons. It's a little colorful, it's got some ink in there, but you know, nature will balance things out. The worms do a great job of that. So now I got my paper on top of that. I will put the cover back on. The Worm Farm 360. And we will wait a few more months to harvest our material that is presently being composted by the wonderful earthworms. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.